This is my friend Garcia. We just completed a live stream with Danny, Garcia, and myself over on his channel. The handle is its_Garcia. I'm going to leave the link down below together with the live chat that we just completed. If you enjoy what you see, I'm going to show you a little bit of a clip here. I have not shared my Palantir portfolio publicly until today. And every single share, every single cost basis, I just want to show you to let you know that I'm far from perfect. I've made my mistakes, but I also have my conviction. That is the whole point. And I'll also grow, and I've also learned. And if you enjoy what you're watching, if you want to see the whole thing, please do click on the link below. Have fun.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I haven't done this before, but this is my Palantir. I started buying in October 2020, and when it was $9, so I wasn't sure. I was just dabbling. I was hearing about the story. I know what they were doing. I knew that they were developing software when they were like, for a decade, the company became public. I didn't know much about the financials. I didn't know much about I just know that they're going to do something great because they have great software, because they were used for the government. I know that they don't have much competition, so I really had some interest in the story. So I was just buying a little bit. I bought a few shares, whenever I had money, I would throw some stuff in there. As the price goes up, I was buying more. I was buying more.
Same with me.
I was feeling, oh, I'm so smart. I bought here in the teens. And now the price is up in the 30s and 20s. I'm not going to buy anymore. So I'm just going to buy 2 or 3 shares here and there. I'm so smart, right? And then, and then next thing you know, and then it went from 30 down to 20.
Yes, and that was a peak around November, I think.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then it was I didn't buy the 45. That's just I did not buy, right? and then I was like, okay, so it went back down. Maybe I should load up because this is a great company. It went up to 45, right?
Dip opportunity.
Yeah. So I bought more, and it went down to the teens. So I was like Kathy Woods, around May of 2021. I was buying 30 shares, 15 shares, 50 shares, 50. It's $20. It's gonna go back up. And then next thing you know, it plummeted down. And guess what? As it plummeted down, guess what I was doing? I was buying less.
The conviction levels were dropping.
I know, because the stock is crap now. I can't handle this anymore. I was buying less. But then I got smarter. And then when I saw that, hey, I still believe in the company. I know this is fun, right? I never done this. But the company's doing much better, right? Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and buy more. It's in the 7th. What the heck are these people thinking? Buy more, 50 shares. It's still under 10. Buy 10, 20. And they're like, oh, it's getting above $10 now. I'm a little bit scared. Maybe buy a little bit less. I just kept buying, and I just kept buying nonstop, right? In the 5s.
I see a 5. I see a 5 handle there. $5.99.
Yes. I bought it. I bought $5.99. I bought 20 shares at $5.99. And then and then when I was looking, so this is when I start doing TA. This is when I start looking and okay, so I see a bottoming behavior. I see some technical that are looking better, and I'm not sure if we're going to go back down to the 5s and 6s anymore. And this is when the earnings was absolutely horrible compared to what people were expecting. The company, there was no growth rate. Everybody was saying this is a crap company. But then I kept buying because I saw that the technical looked like it was bottoming, and then when it got to the 8s, I was like, oh, 100 shares. And then when it I just kept buying the 7-8 range, and then I kept buying, and here we are. And I kept buying.
And this goes on, Cat.
This keeps going on. I never stopped buying, and recently I bought a lot more. Around 23. So that's my journey to Palantir. I just wanted to share
that is the best DCA.
DCA every week, every month.
Yeah, the definition of DCA.
The more of the story is I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just learning along the way. I had an idea in terms of fundamentals, but I didn't know how to read balance sheets and all that. I learned to do that a little bit. I'm still not very good at it, so I'm more relying on technicals. And technicals told me to buy. It's okay to buy. I think we bought them, so buy, and I've just been doing that for 4 years.
Wow, dude, and hats off to you, man. I would take off the hat if my bun wasn't.